Okay, we are going to start with the installation. In first place, we are going to connect the wires under the fuel tank. For that, we are going to remove all the part of this zone, remove the seat, and then we can lift the tank to access to the wires under it. Once removed this part, we can see that the tank is fixed by this bolt and the other by the other side. We are going to unscrew and then we can lift it. Well, like the bike is so hot, we have left the tank and leave it to get it colder. Inside we can see the speed sensor and touch sensor. Later we will connect it. To avoid disassembly all the front of the bike to access to the wire behind the dashboard, we have located where these cables goes to. Are over there in this connector that we have just here. We have neutral signal, positive and ground signal. That are the connections that we have to do behind the dashboard, because speed and touch are under the tank. We are going to connect those cables while the engine gets cold and later the other cables. For the installation, we are using this button gear indicator. You can find it in the website. It comes with a program-wide cable, but it's not necessary to use it. We are using the fast connector and extra cable kit to make it easy. Then you can see how we use it. It's very simple. Okay, how we use the fast connectors? We insert the metallic part to the top and then take a wire, for example positive. We peel it off and run the metallic part with a nude cable. Next step, we take the positive cable of the bike. In this case, the bike has installed a USB port. Then we will take this positive cable to connect. And with a crimp, just press and close the security close. Repeat the same step with the other cables. In this case, the negative is connected to the frame of the bike. We will use it because then we know that this is 100% ground. Once we take it, just round it with the cable in the metallic part like this. It's not necessary to solder it. But to make sure that it will not move and to protect it, we use isolate electrical tape. And now just screw again where it was. Now we have connected the positive, negative or ground and neutral signals. Then, if we start the bike, the gear indicator must turn on. It shows 0, cause it's in neutral. And if we put another gear, 0 must disappear. Perfect. Now we are going to connect the wires under the tank. Okay, we have passed the extra cable by this zone and we joined it to the speed and touch of pulse wire of the gear indicator. To continue it to the zone under the tank. To prolong it is very simple, just peel it off, join it and isolate. For that, we can use isolate tape or thermoretractile tape. To avoid any confusion, we join yellow with yellow and green with black. And isolate it. This is the crankshaft sensor connector. Unlike we are under the tank with a limited space to work, we recommend to use the fast connectors. We put the wire inside the fast connector crimp and close it like we did with the other. Now only left the speed sensor that we have just here. Now the same. Take the cable cover back as possible you can and put the fast connector in the correct wire. Crimp it and close. With this, we have finished the installation under the tank. Now, with everything connected, we are going to start the learning of the gear indicator. For that, ignite the bike. Indicator starts in neutral. Unlike this gear indicator has the button to program, we hold it about 10 seconds to put it in learning mode. Flossing P will be shown. Now, by short push, we will tell how many years it must learn, in this case 6 years. And now we wait to get 0 again. Now start the bike and put the years one by one follow that indicator shows.
Ahí va. ¿Qué ha pasado?
Okay, put the gear indicator in program mode with the button, holding the button around 10 seconds. And using short push, we set the number of years to be learned by the gear indicator, and we leave it to get 0 to start.
Muerto.
It is memorized. In this bike we have to make it join the gear change faster, while the middle bar is showing because the clutch is very damaged, like we will explain in the next part of the video. Gears are learned perfectly. One down, other down, again, second, neutral, and first gear. The reason that we make it without high revolution and with the fast gear change is because the clutch is very damaged, and if we wait, when we have the clutch taken, the speed increase even with the clutch taken, and your indicator can learn ground data from the signals. That causes a ground gear learned. Okay, we have seen a problem with the program of this bike, and the same with another customer bike. We connect it like we did. Everything is correctly connected. Then, what is the problem that we found is at the memorized process. With second, third, fourth year, the indicator learn is very fast. You can see it on the first part of the video. We become crazy thinking that something in the gear indicator or the wires are wrong, looking for a possible solution, but then we realize that the real problem was that the real wheel with the clutch taken continues spinning faster and faster. Conclusion: the clutch is in very bad condition. Then what's happened? When we are learning the gears, the bike is at 1000 RPM ralenti, and the speed is very high for this revolution with clutch taken, and for that it learns the gear when it's not the moment to memorize it. This is the problem that we have. What solution we can use? First, change the clutch, obviously. Second, slow down the wheel with the rear brake while we have the clutch taken, because the speed on the wheel is very high. This problem is impossible to advise while you are on the road. The bike is so heavy and stop the rear wheel, but on the stand you can see that. We are going to start the bike, engage the first gear, and you will see how it spins with the clutch taken. Clutch completely taken, and without release it, look how it spins the rear wheel. And this is when I leave the clutch. There isn't any difference. For that, we have the problem to learn the gear indicator. Then, if your bike has this problem at the learning step, now you know what is the problem.